Hi, Sagittarius. This is Just with your April 2022 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Sagittarius, this month looks to be a renewal. A lot of you guys are leaving love behind. Some of you are allowing someone to go. It's with heavy heart. I feel if that is the case, you may have someone here who doesn't really want to go, is probably not even aware that they've gotten their walking papers or they'll have them, because it looks like a lot of you Sagittarius, and I want to say if any of you are starting like a new job, a new opportunity, that sort of thing, it starts like your life is literally getting ready to reset. This is the reset button. It's pressed. It's starting for you guys. A whole new world is coming your way for the ones that I'm picking up for. If you are owed any kind of child support, alimony, if you make money with your children, your child or children will be a source of favor for you in the month of April. I do see that. If you're waiting on some money regarding a child, you'll be getting that money. Any of you who do work or a business regarding children, or you're starting something, anything regarding children or youth, it will be very positive for you. I see courtship. So for some of you, you may get someone who literally will make you very financially stable together. This person comes with money. They also come with status and possibly a child is what I see. And for others of you, I just see you literally coming back to your own, having almost like more of a full circle moment, because this is like a new beginning, but you guys are taking yourselves to a different level. Whatever level you're on, you're taking yourself to a different level. Now, for some of you, you can say, yeah, I worked really hard and now I'm seeing my efforts pay off big time. Like I'm headed there, like I'm there. Others of you, you still have some time to go depending on when you started your journey, but keeping your head down, keeping your nose clean and moving forward will only provide and will only beget so much newness and taking you to a pinnacle that possibly you've never seen before. And even some of you, you may not see, and some of you, the ones that I'm just speaking for just now, could see that in August. Others of you, it'll be during your birthday season and your solar return when life really will give you those kisses and those blessings and have things coming your way. It's a process. This is telling me that this has been happening. This will happen for some time for some of you. It depends on where you are, or you still have a ways to go, but it's coming for you. You have some of the most amazing, you have some really great cards. I guess it's not just the day, because I've been seeing that. I kind of been saying that to you guys, that you just have something coming. I don't know what this is. You have something coming. Some of you, you are looking forward. And you're coming across very alluring, or very distinct in knowing who you want or who your person is if you are a Sagittarius man. I do feel that you're headed toward a place of privilege. What does that mean? That means you can go and buy some things that you really want, that before that you may have said to yourself, I would only dream to do that. I wouldn't dare, or I couldn't dare. And now it's like, no, I can. I can buy the things I want. I can go where I want. I could do what I want. And I feel that then breeds a new level of love, self-care, nurturing of self, right? And I feel like for you Sagittarius out there, for some of you, at least the ones that I'm pulling for, your life is going to come together all at the same time. Even though in different areas of your life, it takes different time frames, but it's like you're at a place where you're headed toward a brand new world with a new love, a new person, or renewed. Depends on the circumstance, right? And because the reason why it's going to be so new is because you are changing. When the last time you seen yourself as a Queen of Cups? Now, for some of you, you could have someone that comes in and they provide, opportunity. And so then that begets your privilege, right? But a lot of you, this is what's on your mind. Right? This is what's on your mind. For some of you, it's a person. Others of you, it's you and where you stand in love. And you're seeing love differently, not as, an addition with another person. And that's the only way you can have love. No, for you, love is just like loving yourself. And now the things that I love, and finding love in a lot of different things is what it looks like to me. Some of you in your home life, you're going to find yourself quiet. quiet, doing things under the radar. Hell, people may not know when you're coming, that you're home, when you're leaving, when you're getting back. Like you're doing a lot of things behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know, and you're getting a lot of work done behind the scenes that will prove positive. So that looks really good. I feel like a lot of you, when it comes to where's your April going, and this won't be the entire April. For some of you, it'll be moments, peaks, valleys. For some of you, it could be the whole month. But you'll find yourself opening up. You will have some love come in. It probably will be familiar, but for some of you, it's changed. Things are different now because you're behaving differently, because you're not the same anymore. So I do feel like you're going to be approaching things with people differently. For some of you, you're starting to follow a passion, even though you're not so sure about how it's all going to work or if this is even your passion, but doing things, still getting out there and making things happen and getting out there and starting things will beget a lot of opportunities for you. Okay. Stable ones that you can invest in, ones that you can have for quite some time. And this is a new reset with that death card there. New opportunities comes your way, Sagittarius, and you guys are going to be feeling a lot more confident. You should be feeling that now. Confidence should be already there for you right now. Okay. I see a new job for you guys in April. I see new love. What could be new love? It could be people just, willing to help you, accommodating you, gifting you, loving on you. I do see that in the month of April. Now, and you're standing in your power. Men, you will be quite attractive and attracting the attention of a lot of women. But you'll have this keen ability to see exactly who this woman is. It's no longer trying to figure out, well, let me figure out what kind of woman you are. It's almost like you just will have an innate ability to look and see and feel a woman and know what category she lies with you. Are you finding a job in April? You guys can. I do see that being an opportunity for you to be able to get a contractual work. For some of you, it will be contract. Others of you, you'll have a decision to make whether or not you will take this job or whether or not they will have you. I do see finances increasing. And yeah, for some of you, you will get an opportunity. You will get a job, and this will put you where you need to be, better than where you were before, or it will help out, if you have already an income. Some of you are looking to get a second, third income. Like you really have goals for yourself is what it looks like to me. And that's not a bad thing at all. It's actually a great thing. For those of you who are self-employed, right? Self-employed. Great stamina this month. You're up for it. You have the energy for it. You're getting attention. You're getting accolades. You're standing out. People are noticing you. They are kind of preferring you almost. You feel like you're getting your stride, or you need to pay attention to where the opportunities lie for you. Okay. I feel like throughout the month, or as the month progresses, you'll find yourself becoming more confident. There will be more money to be made. I feel like you're going to be more conscious about the money that you're making. You're more strategic about the money and how you're spending your money and what you're going to do with it. And you're going to be really confident. I feel like this will go probably for a lot of you throughout 4 months. You have a good 4-month run. I don't know when it starts for you guys, but a good 4-month run, probably even longer than that, when you're going to feel like, I'm on top, or I'm back where I need to be, or I'm headed where I want to go. It's that type of thing. So now let's get into love. Single Sagittarius ladies. How are you guys showing up in love? There to have a good time. Okay. You may confuse people, especially if you are a woman. Because this is for women. So, of course, you're a woman. Single Sagittarius ladies, you may confuse people because you could come up this way. Or they may see like, no, I see a potential for this. But the way that you're behaving possibly is this. And it may be all about focusing on what is important to you, because that's this card for me. Focusing on what's important to you. Probably not able to give anyone too much attention, too much time, too much importance, because other things are more important to you at this time, which will be pretty obvious. You can go from being nice to putting a person in their place almost immediately. Okay. You do have an opportunity to have some love coming in, new love as well as old love. Let's look at old love versus new love. The old person feels like you did them wrong, and they really are at a crossroads. They're holding back quite a bit. They don't know exactly. They don't want to deal with this right now. It's almost like, I can't deal with it. I'm not the wrong person in this situation. It's over. What would come out of it with this old person? Drama, one up in each other. Someone really is pissed. But again, if you haven't seen the Single Ladies read, do check that out. It's under the videos tab, because I kind of forewarned you guys on this, where someone is really in their feelings or really feeling some kind of way over how you did them or how this all went down. So if you're not feeling resentful or angry or bitter towards someone, they're definitely feeling that toward you. Let's look at the new person. How will they feel about you, Sag ladies? Like a new beginning. Like, you know what? And again, like I was saying, you might meet this person at work. Okay. Or while working, while really focusing on things you need to focus on. This person comes in, they're a hardworking person. They're someone who could be, very on the side of boring, like they're very predictable, that type of thing. Could be blue collar, just someone who really is focusing on working, someone who is kind of letting go stresses. I want to kind of wrap this up because I'll go. Y'all know I'll go. How you going to feel about them? You have to make a decision, whether or not you kind of start new. Yeah, if you want them or not. Do you like them or not? This is a serious person, Sagittarius. This person may even trigger you mentally in some kind of way. Okay. Where would it go between the two of you if this is a new person? Nowhere. I feel like you have someone who is used to being on their own. This man, he's used to being on his own. It's very obvious that that's how he likes to keep it. He might be like a miser, or just someone that always feels like he has to kind of like protect himself and protect my space. And so I don't really feel like it may go much of any place. I feel like some of you will have options if you want it. You could be reminiscing about the past. But at the same time, you're not stressing. I feel like you ladies are not stressing love, period. You're not. Like, you're really starting to fall in love with you and what you can give yourself and the opportunities you've afforded yourself. Like, you're kind of enjoying that part of your life right now for some of you Sag ladies. And for others of you, you might find yourself dealing with this person with a twist, like whenever the time suits you. It's that type of thing, right? Sagittarius single men, let's look at you. How are you showing up to people in love? Lying, holding back, acting like you're giving, but not really, like maybe telling people what they want to hear, not really being honest, not really clear about what you want to do with people. Yeah, because, even though you're giving, you're not so sure. Love is a battlefield for you right now. You may just have a lot on your plate. So, maybe you're overbooking people. I don't know what's coming up. Actually, single men in love. You're on the prowl. Yeah. You're on the prowl. I know. Okay. And you're on the prowl, Sagittarius single men, and lying. So again, you're lying, you're sneaking and that sort of thing. And it's nothing wrong with being strategic. You are single. Let's see. You do have something coming your way. Okay. You do. I think this is somebody who probably hasn't left, who's always been there. Some of you Sagittarius men, you're still probably waiting on someone subconsciously, not 100% aware. You're going to move on. Okay. You do get a lot of attention. Some of you are going to be physically moving, but you're going to kind of move on from someone that you've been holding on to. I do feel like you guys have been holding back quite a bit. And you may even have someone who could be willing to come in and love you, or may want to do that now. But it has not been easy because you have found yourself holding back, sacrificing people left and right, being very strategic, not giving your heart to someone, putting your foot down and feeling like, the best thing for me to do is to focus on me and do what I need to do and not worry. But you still do need to be honest. So if you are kind of like lying by omission or just lying, be careful with that. You don't want that to come back to bite you, that type of thing. Couples. How do you feel about them? Sag couples, or the person on your mind. Things are moving pretty quickly with you and your person, and it seems like things are flowing right now. How are you seeing them? Very very contradictory. They may like to start a lot of stuff. There just can be a lot of bickering. You may have someone who's being a little cold and calculating with you. Your challenge with them. On again, off again. 1 minute we're okay, next minute, the next second we're not. Do you want me? Do you not want me? Am I the one for you? Am I right for you? That type of thing. Where do you want this to go with them? It's like you want to get out of your head, but you also want to keep control and keep, one upping the person with the situation. So you may feel like, yeah, well, I'm going to make sure that, you don't get the better of me no matter what. And this is not healthy. But some of you do want a new beginning with your person, but not at the expense of, it's like not at the expense of you. And that may be the reason why you keep the sword up and keep yourself on guard at all times. Is this healthy? Doesn't seem healthy to me. So that's where you want it to go. How do they feel about Sag? They care about you, okay, a lot. They may feel like, they love you and they're kind of devoted to you and they could be a bit controlling towards you, all those things. How do they see Sagittarius? Good time, girl. Good time, guy. Somebody that is here to have a good time. A good time. Okay, not a long time. And you do keep them in their head at times over the situation, especially when you're at a distance or you're away from them. They may not know exactly what you're up to. What's their challenge with you? Loving them. You have someone here who likes your attention. They really do. And they like that you love on them and you make them feel good. And that's what they want. They want you in this energy, as I mentioned at the beginning. Or they want to be able to express this with you and have you appreciate it. That type of thing. Just depends on, where you're at in the story. But yeah. Was that their challenge? No, I think that wasn't the challenge. I think that was what they want from you. Okay. I think you guys know. Anyway, where do they want this to go? Or maybe if that's the challenge that they can't get that kind of love from you. They may be finding it hard to express that type of love to you too, because there could be issues with somebody's ego. They want to come back together again and have a new cycle where it's balanced and it's full. Okay. Yeah, they want to come back. They definitely want to come back together again. But you also have someone who is very like, you have someone who wants to come back together again, but at the same time, who's going to protect their way of doing things, their way of seeing things, what they want from you, who they are as an individual. It's that type of thing. Where's this going in the future? Oh my goodness. Round and round. This is a round and around circle between the two of you. It's like a come back together and take a break from one another. And for some of you, it could just very well be like not being as intimate with each other, not being as focused on the other person as much. So there's a lot of kind of like and somebody may find themselves disconnecting at times just so they don't carry all the burden. I see a lot of moving. So some of you guys are getting ready to move. I do see that you're moving, or one of you may be moving away from the other person, which will make it even more hard to kind of make it work. But you can, because I get, okay, let me see. This may not be your person, Sagittarius. There will be a new beginning again. So, I don't see a breakup. I see starting again. For some of you, if you're in a real committed relationship with this person, like you're living together, you're married, that type of thing, it's like someone is going to have to just accept the person that they're with. And it may be at the expense or sacrifice of what you truly want in a relationship, or vice versa. It's that type of thing. Others of you, if it's not that serious, then it will continue to be not that serious. Even though there's a real connection here, you have two people who are real independent. And so you're not going to force the person. They're going to kind of fight for a certain level of attention, or like, it's almost like you may have someone who wants to control you in a situation. And as long as everything is going the way they think it should go, then they'll give a little bit more, they'll open a little bit more, even though that's what they want to do anyway, but they feel like they need to kind of keep control over it or manipulate it in some kind of way. That's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. If you like a personal read, do check out the link in the description box below. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Sagittarius.